Hello everyone, I am Dr. M. Manikam, Assistant Professor, Department of Physics, Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. So in this video, we will be discuss about Ohm's law and verification of Ohm's law. So actually this is a lecture series video. Continuously we are talking about current electricity, alternating current like this. So in our previous video, we have discussed about Ohm's law detailedly. So in this video, we will discuss about Ohm's law, verification of Ohm's law with the experiments and calculations. So let's go into the video. We will discuss about verification of Ohm's law. So in our previous video, we have discussed about Ohm's law. What is Ohm's law? What are the equations are involved? These are the things we have discussed in our previous video. So now we want to verify the Ohm's law by using the experiments. So through the experiments we can verify the Ohm's law. Then we'll do some calculations and graph and all. So before proceeding this experiments, you should know what is Ohm's law, how we can understand. So V, that is equal to I into R. This is Ohm's law. So which means V is directly proportional to I. So voltage is directly proportional to the current. So this is the direct proportionality. So inverse relationship has the current is inversely proportional to the resistance, that is R. So in mathematically we can say it is V is equal to I into R. Also we can say it is I is equal to V by R. From this equation you can find out the resistance value, that is R is equal to V by mathematical equations for Ohm's law. Okay, so the key components or circuits are essential equipments required for the verification of Ohm's law, that is regulated DC power supply, that is a range of 0 to 30 volt, and ammeter, voltmeter, resistor, that is 100 ohm resistor, and connecting wires and breadboard. So these are all things we needed to verify the Ohm's law. So like this breadboard, we have to connect the components of that is electronic components, that is ammeter, voltmeter, and battery and resistance and all we have to connect. So after the connection is made, so we have to increase the voltage through power supply. So then we have to find out the voltage, and we have to measure the voltage, and as well as current value, corresponding current value you have to measure through the ammeter. So after measuring different values or different voltage, so you have to measure the current value corresponding to increasing voltages. So finally we'll get our tabulation, that is applied voltage versus measured current. So few data we have to, few readings you have to continue, then you have to plot graph. So in x-axis that is voltage, in y-axis that is current. So if you plot in between voltage and current, you will get a straight line. So because the voltage is directly proportional to the current. So these are all the observations, that is the linear VI graph, then constant resistance value, then minor deviations is there. Then practical applications and what are the limitations of Ohm's law is circuit analysis. This Ohm's law verifications are used for the circuit analysis, component selection, and power calculation, that is P is equal to V into I. So in this calculation we are using Ohm's law, and then troubleshooting the faults in electronics circuits and electronic components. So these are the major applications of Ohm's law. Then limitations of Ohm's law and the verifications are not for, it is not for non-ohmic devices. For example, diodes, transistor, FET. These are all the non-ohmic devices. And temperature affects the resistance, so we can't measure the exact resistance in different temperatures. So then finally, it does not apply to AC circuits without impedance. So because we have to measure the Ohm's law, or use the Ohm's law for only for DC circuits. So if you want to use the Ohm's law in AC circuits, we have to introduce the impedance. So these are all the some limitations of Ohm's law. Finally, we can conclude that the verifications of Ohm's law, that is confirmation of Ohm's law, experimentally we can verify the Ohm's law by using the some experiments. Then electronic components like ammeter, voltmeter, power supply and all. Then proper constant resistance is applied. So if you measure the data readings, then you have to plot the graph. We will get a linear graph in between voltage and current. Then fundamental for DC circuits, it is the fundamental for DC circuits, so we have to convert the AC current into DC current. So these are all the conclusions for then verifications of Ohm's law. So thank you for watching this video.